Day of Pinoy Pride today on Kababayan LA. Earlier, we talked about making Filipino as a global language. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed for that. And we're also going to be working toward that goal. Also, nakilala natin Micah Hernando, very young but putting together something that's very selfless to be able to give back to the typhoon victims in the Philippines. Ngayon naman, isa namang breakout artist. He made a name for himself on YouTube and MySpace. This isn't the first time that you're seeing him today on the show, that you're seeing him on the show rather. But J.R. Aquino is back with a very special announcement. JR, tell me the good news.
Well, I'm here because my album is coming out January 19th.
Yay!
Next Tuesday.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much.
When you say that an album is coming out, what does it mean? Does it mean that we can buy it?
Yes.
Where?
Yeah, it's available for purchase on all online major retailers like iTunes, Amazon, Rhapsody. There's a bunch of them.
But right now it's not yet.
Not yet.
Although you have posted some samples on your MySpace.
On my MySpace and my YouTube. Yes, I have my 2 singles out.
Yeah. Let's talk about that. You don't just sing. You write your own songs too?
Yes, I also write.
How difficult is it?
It varies. Like sometimes, you know, if sometimes it just comes out and you could write it in like 30 minutes, and then sometimes it's like, sometimes you just have to write a little bit, put it away, and then come back to it like 2 or 3 days later and then finish it off. And
what I like about you is you just keep on going and going and going, keep pushing.
Yeah.
Tell us about your American Idol experience.
American Idol experience, that was season 4. I made it to the top 44. And it was just really, the whole experience was priceless. I loved the whole thing. It was just really fun for me.
What we see is what we see on TV. What we know of is what we see on TV.
Yeah.
But what happens? In your case, how did you go through the audition?
Like in mine, so I auditioned in San Francisco, and it was about 15,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah, and then...
How long did you have to wait in order to sing?
I probably waited a day. Well, we waited a day, and then overnight.
One whole day?
Yeah,
overnight?
like overnight.
24 hours?
Almost.
You really wanted to get in.
Yeah.
And then
pretty stoked. And then so they had the tents in the stadium. You try it out for them, and then they pass you through to the producers. And then after to the producers, they pass you on to the judges.
You got to the judges.
Yes.
How was it like meeting Simon at that time, Paula Abdul?
It was kind of overwhelming, actually. I was like, hey.
What did they tell you about your music, about your voice?
Everyone liked me. There was a special guest, Brandy. She was a special guest. And then this is yes, 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 yes. And then it went to Simon, and he was like, I don't see the it factor, the star potential.
How did it make you feel at the time?
At the time, well, really, I made it through, so I wasn't really that sad. I made it to Hollywood, so I was like, okay, whatever, Simon, I'll get you later.
Right.
But it was just really uplifting. It was really uplifting. I enjoyed it a lot.
So you were already doing YouTube before you did American Idol audition, or which came first?
I actually American Idol first.
American Idol first, and then the drive to do YouTube videos. How did you get the idea, and what were your first thoughts about that? Because you're putting yourself out there.
Yeah, I was. It was really just. I wasn't even planning anything like this, and it was. I was bored. I was in college, and I saw a couple people do some covers, and I was like, hey, I can do that too, so I just did it, and then I got responses and kept on doing it.
And music and Alaska, you know, usually music, musicians and LA, music, musicians and Vegas, you know, there's a fit. But music and musicians in Alaska. You grew up in Alaska?
Yes, born and raised.
Yeah, how is that like?
It's very cold. No igloos, no polar bears.
How do you sing in the cold weather when it's snowing outside? And
I love the cold. It's fresh air. I love it. Like everyone in LA, and they need to try and get some Alaskan air. It's really beautiful. But it's like I just came from a musical family, so it was just always, no matter what, I was always surrounded by it.
And look where that has taken you, from Alaska to San Francisco to audition for American Idol to Las Vegas, now to LA to launch your album.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you
Tell
so
us
much.
about this album. How long did it take you to finish? How many tracks in it? Did you write your own songs, all of it?
Yes. The what do you call it? The album's called Exposure. It took about, it was basically, the recording of all the songs probably took about 8 months.
8 months.
But the whole thing was probably like 3 years in the making, just finding the right sound.
I'm sure, and also writing the lyrics of the song.
Well, I did. It was the album was produced by a group called A&R, and I also did 2 songs that I produced myself, and then everything was co-written and written by me as well.
Okay,
So, yeah.
and when we return, we're going to get a sample of J.R. Aquino's music. First on TV here on Kababayan LA. More power to you.
Thank you so much.
And we will be back with JR's music. Don't go away. You wouldn't want to miss that.
Ang Kababayan LA ay hatid sa inyo ng McDonald's at ng bagong McCafe Espresso Drinks. McDonald's na ba ang inyong bagong coffee house? Ang mga bagong McCafe Espresso Drinks ay mabilis, masarap at mas mura pa kahit saan, kahit kailan.